What up, YouTube? Team Movies here. Here is my review for the new action thriller titled Black and Blue. Now, this stars Naomi Harris as this woman named Alicia West, who is also like this rookie cop. And before she became a rookie cop, she ended up finding in Afghanistan and all that. So then she came back. She decided to go ahead and become a cop and all. And so I mean, this movie really is very intense. Like, I don't know if this is much of a spoiler, but it opens up like the film opens with Naomi Harris's character, doing her like morning runs, and then she ends up getting pulled over by the police, and they end up pretty much letting her go because first they become very aggressive with her and like put her to the push her up against the curb and stuff. But I mean, that scene was pretty messed up right there. Then they had to let her go because they find out that she's part of them. So yeah, and I mean, yeah, this movie does not pull any punches. I mean, it does. It really goes very depth on the police stuff and like with police and you guys know what's been going on in the news and stuff. I don't really want to get into that, but and now throughout the film, she ends up going like pretty much have like this other former cop who is like her I guess you could say her partner, if you will, and they end up going to like this to this warehouse and he ends up leaving her there, and then she ends up hearing a gunfire, so she ends up going to the warehouse, and then all of a sudden she sees that cops are shooting this unarmed black man for pretty much for no reason. I mean, they never really tell you the major reason at all, but and so she ends up getting it on body cam, and so the police and or mainly they want are the body cam, and these are corrupt cops. I mean, these are cops that you're glad don't work the streets today. I mean, yeah, and it's also led. One of the cops is led by Frank Grillo, who I love. Frank Grillo, that dude's awesome. And so her her only true major friend here is this it's like this convenience store worker played by Tyrese Gibson, and yes, Tyrese is in this, and we all know how I feel about Tyrese lately. I mean, the stuff he like, with everything that Tyrese says and stuff like that, with arguing with Dwayne Johnson and all that, and starting to destroy the Fast and Furious franchise and stuff. Tyrese is not that bad of an actor, and this movie really showed it. I know Tyrese was terrific in this movie. I mean, his interaction with Naomi Harris is great, and you also have a few other people here too. Like you had Luke Cage, dude, Mike Coulter played like and uncle, if you will, and Mike Coulter looked very different. Like I probably more used to seeing Mike Coulter in stuff like Luke Cage and Girlship and all, and Ray Chu. So I'm not really used to seeing Mike Coulter wearing like grills and like he literally looked like Rick Ross. I'm not like they really made Mike Coulter look so much like Rick Ross. But anyway, and so this ends up being pretty much being a film to race against time, and she end up blackmailing her. The cops also pretty much let people think that she actually was the one who ended up killing the kid. So yeah, so that really happens here. I mean, this movie it's really thrilling. It's intense. It has some pretty good violence in it too. I mean, not like gore violence or anything, but it has some pretty good violence stuff that happened to us. Like I said, Frank Grillo was great. You also had this dude Bo Knapp, who I've seen him pop up and stuff here and there. I think Bo Knapp was great in this. You also had Reed Scott from Venom and that Why Women Kill show. He was pretty great in this. And Naomi Harris, I thought she was dynamite in this. I've always liked Naomi Harris. I mean, whether you talk about Moonlight or Rampage or the Bond films, By the way, there have been like rumors about Naomi Harris and Barry Jenkins possibly doing a Moneypenny spin-off. Of course, the character Harris's character from the Bond movies. I'm down to see a spin-off of her because Naomi Harris, Naomi Harris is just awesome, and anything like she's involved with, I'll definitely give a watch. And she really, I know she was a noble badass. I mean, her like fight scenes that she also had in this film was pretty cool. Uh, ends up, the movie gets pretty intense at times, and it really it ends up leaving you guessing from the beginning to end. Like at times it's a little predictable, I will admit, and it gets a little too long at times too. But it was not that bad. I mean, I, like the reviews aren't really all that great. Like as we speak, it has a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's much better than 50%. I mean, it's not like great. It's not going to win any awards or anything like that. But at the end of the day, I really had fun with Black and Blue. And if you guys haven't seen it, I say give it a go. I think you'll get a kick out of it. Anyway, let me, guys. Did you have a chance to check out the film Black and Blue? If so, what you thought of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is C Movies signing off.